what is something that a local company cannot copy? Just kind of like you said, what is something that they cannot take away from you? And if you can't figure that out,
Right.
it's a very difficult process in China.
There's a second part to that question is, how long does your advantage last?
That's a very good one too. Yes.
What happens to a lot of companies, like a lot of the stories that are horror stories,
Right.
are about, we went to China, things worked well for 3 to 5 years, and then we got crushed.
Right.
You have to know at what point your advantage is going to fade away.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to be ready for that. So Coca-Cola had a very strong advantage for several years based on the fact that in 1980, when they entered, 1979 actually, they had a unique brand.
And they had a unique product.
Competition. They had money, and they had a unique product. That gave them a very strong advantage for, let's say, 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
But then Chinese companies started to get money. They started to learn how to make soda. At that point, their advantage shifted
Mm-hmm.
to a love of Coca-Cola by Chinese consumers.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what has protected them ever since. You can go into any 7-Eleven in China and there's a lot of soda. Chinese consumers really do like Coke.
Right.
So they had sort of a window of opportunity where, look, we're going to come in with a lot of advantages. Famous name, a lot of money relative to locals, good distribution by a deal with COFCO. Okay, that's going to give us a window of time. And in that window of time, we have to build up a like or love of our product by Chinese consumers, such that when the locals come roaring up, we're okay.
Right.
And it worked out well for them. It did not work very well for Danone, which came in 1995 with, various products.
Mm-hmm.
And, they pretty much got pushed out because Chinese consumers were happy with Wahaha.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to know what your advantage is and when it's going to go away. And you have to have a plan for that, which is have a new advantage or sell.